So we've put together 5 different areas for you that are subjects that we've worked on over many, many years and have found to be the areas that people most struggle with and the areas that are most useful to address and work on. So we're hoping that over these 2 days you're going to find them useful and help you break through something you want to break through with. So welcome. That's the most important part of the weekend covered. But we call this the Think Experience. It's not the Think Handbook or the Think PowerPoint. It's the Think Experience. So what we want you to do is experience the weekend rather than sort of, sitting there writing everything down. Experience it and be part of it. Okay? If you don't know something, take these 2 days as an opportunity to question that. When I'm working with people, I often ask them something and they say, I don't know. And it's not actually an appropriate answer, unless you're a child, because you don't know. But if you're in this place, saying I don't know is not allowing yourself to get into what you don't know. So take it as an opportunity to really push yourselves and allow us to push you too. Are you okay with that? Anybody not? The question, why? How often do you ask yourself this? Let's see what we can do about that.
First question is one of the major questions of the world. Why? Why should you try? Why read that many books? Why go that far? Why earn that much? Why share that much? Why learn all that? Why get up that early? Why put yourself through that much? Why try for all that? Good question. Why? One of the best answers to why is the second question. Why not? What else are you going to do with your life? Why not see how many books you can read, how far you can go, how much you can earn, how many friends you can make, how much personality you can develop, influence you can have, how many things you can accomplish, how far you can go and what you can see? Why not? You got to stay here till you go. Why not? The third question is, why not you? Why not you? Some people have done the most incredible things with limited start. Why not you? Some people have done so well, they get to go, they get to see it all, they get to do it. They get to be there. They get to have it, they get to enjoy it. Why not you? Why not you watching the morning mist rise over the mountains of Scotland? Exploring the mysteries of Spain, soaking up history in London. Why not you? You got to take a stroll through the Palace of Versailles. Why not you? You got to have lunch in one of those neat little sidewalk cafes in Paris. I mean, Denny's is okay. You got to try Paris. Someday you got to gaze directly at the Mona Lisa. I can show you where to find the most exquisite seashells in Miami and the Bahamas. I know where they are. Why not you? You got to shop on Fifth Avenue in New York. You got to stay at the Waldorf Astoria. Have dinner at Lou Chow's? Sliced roast goose on a bed of apples. Why not you? You got to drink in an Arizona sunset. You got to see the world. You got to read the books. You've got to do the enterprises. You've got to be involved in commerce and love and travel and experiences. You got to do it all. Why not you? You got to know the results that come from splendid discipline. There's nothing like a view from the top. And the last question is, why not now? Don't postpone your better future any longer. Get at it tomorrow with new vigor. Start to make changes, have conversations, make contact, and do it now. And if you will, I have a feeling one of these days we'll be hearing your story.
Okay. Do you want to do them before the questions? So much to do, isn't there? You agree? There are places that you want to go that you haven't been, things you want to experience that you haven't experienced. Traveling. That's my personal one, traveling. To get to as many possible countries on this planet as I can. Because there's something very special about stepping onto different lands. But it doesn't matter who you are. There's a fundamental question that everybody asks. And that's, who am I? So, we're going to need to explore these questions to position yourselves as to where you're at right now, at the beginning of these 2 days. The first one is, who am I? Now, I might say, who am I? I am Tom. But you need to ask yourself the question more than that and go deeper with it. And ask yourself more than once, who am I? Ask yourself the question over and over again, 10 times, and see what different answers you come up with. The second question is, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do in this existence? What are you here for? The third question is, what do I believe about me? The fourth question is, what do I believe? What do I believe in a wider scale?